Hello, Beatbox family. This is part 2 of 2 of reacting to all of the seeding rounds. I also saw on Instagram that they had already picked which seeding rounds were placed where. I scrolled past it and I was just like, I don't want to see that. So I don't remember what it said, but I think I'll check that out after to see how my list matches with the theirs. So without further ado, I mean, enough talking. We're all here for the same thing, for this beatbox. All right.
Welcome to KRISTOF's seeding round of the SBX Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition with the exclusive prototype of the Boss RC505 Mark II. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, I say the 3, and I say the
KRISTOF
2 1.
probably had my favorite sound, and they really used it in this intro bit too. The wild cards. I like that rhythm. That's sick. I love how it was kind of shaking the camera when he did that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm KRISTOF from Budapest, Hungary, and this is my seeding round for the KBB21 loop station. Let's go. I keep on going, but you stay the same. I'm always one step ahead in the game. Game. I'm always one step ahead in the game.
It's not my favorite style of music, but
What?
not crazy about the drop just personally, but the intro was crazy. Sort of an inky vibe with that. The mix. This is strong.
Keep on growing, but you stay the same. I'm always one step ahead in the game.
Oh. Haha. This is
And that's time.
I'm always one step ahead in the game.
well, that's number 1 for me so far. I mean, I agreed with the wild cards with PSN being on top. But I think this might even, gosh, it's close between PSN's wildcard in this performance here. Oh, I mean, I'm not crazy about the style of music. A lot of it's really hard, but a lot of the sounds he was making were with that type of music. I've heard different distorted sounds and electronic sounds, and it sounded, I feel like I'm saying sound a lot here, but just the sound design was crazy. Just like in his wildcard, I remember commenting on the sound design with the Asian sort of pop pan sound. I never once thought like there was a lull in the performance. Even at the beginning, he built up the build up was really fast and engaging, and especially with the really well mixed thing that he had. I don't know terminologies at all, but that was really amazing. See, I think what helped with me in the beginning was he came in really soon with the melodious and the bass and the harmonization all in one sort of effect, and so that was enough to carry me over until he actually did the drop, because I was just thinking, holy crap, this is amazing the whole time. So then he could build up the other stuff while that was happening in my brain. Some of the drops I liked more than others. The first drop for me wasn't my favorite. There was just a lack of things going on and everything was harsh, and it's just all subjective, honestly, but that's gonna be hard to beat. I don't really have much more to say about that, except that it was really...
Welcome to KBA's seeding round of the SBX Kickback Battle 2021 Loop Station Edition with the exclusive prototype of the Boss RC505 Mark II. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, I say the 3 and I say the 2 and the 1. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox.
I'm barely even ready. That... Nice kick, drive in the flow. Very nice so far. No complaints.
I found a way. I don't know where it goes or when it ends, and that's okay. 'Cause life's a game and I'm still learning how to play, or what to say, or why I
Really fade in.
the risk I take. Give myself a mental break and forgive myself for my mistakes, but oh, I'm still learning. Give myself a mental break.
Right now in my mind, I'm comparing it to Josh O. It's a decent chorus. Not mind-blowing.
I don't know where it goes or when it ends, and that's okay. 'Cause life's a game and I'm still learning.
Sorry, I'm not saying that much. I'm just trying to think of where I'm gonna put this.
I'm still learning to give myself a mental break and forgive myself for my mistakes.
And that's time.
Nice. Okay. I think I have an idea of what to say. Okay, so with this one, it was less engaging than KRISTOF's, but everything, I mean, of course, I'm gonna say this for all of them, but everything was mixed very well. I noticed in the last drop, there was a lot going on, but it was without being hectic or cacophonous. Like there was a lot going on, but it wasn't overwhelming. A lot of loopers try to put in all these effects and all these different tracks and try to add a bunch of things on, but if you don't mix everything in well and everything matches and everything is not on the right time, then it's just not gonna sound good. You're always gonna be thinking, there's a bit off there, but everything was really cohesive and it sounded just like a well-produced song that he created in just 3 minutes. I think that's a close second to KRISTOF, in my opinion. I think even though it was dynamic, I felt like there were moments that were sort of underwhelming, a little more than KRISTOF's. KRISTOF's was very high energy, and this was sort of more dynamic with more softer parts and stuff, and that's a good thing to have, but I think some of those softer parts weren't as atmospheric and like killing as they would need to be to rival KRISTOF's. Okay, so Robin. I'm not crazy about Robin's style.
Welcome to
personally,
round of the SBX Kickback Battle 2021 Loop Station Edition with the
I'll set that. I'll try and set that aside.
RC505 Mark II. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, I say the 3 and I say the 2 and the 1.
Really quick, I just wanted to say one more thing that I was thinking about was that when I was listening to KBA, it was in my mind that maybe I didn't like it as much as I would have, because in my opinion I was listening to it after KRISTOF's, which was better in my opinion, so maybe that took away from some of the enjoyment.
2, 1, beatbox.
Wow. 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 I like how he brought the percussion in there. Remind me of Mirza a bit. But a lot of people do that way. not crazy about that vocal line.
Hi, I'm Robin, and this is my seeding round for the kickback battle. And this is the new loop station. Let's go.
Mark 2. Those harmonies are tight. Oh, that vocal. Goosebumps again. Sort of a head bubble.
Time.
20 seconds left again. I like that a lot better personally than his GBB 20 wildcard, as well as his KBB wildcard. It's hard to say exactly why. I think the vocals, yeah, I think part of it might be that the vocals are mixed better, in my opinion. I feel like beforehand, some of the belts were sort of clipping, but with this, he was able to belt, and those really, I mean, you saw in my face the phrase that he was doing where he was belting near the end there was just really dope over everything else. The way he brought in the percussion, very clean. God, I now I'm just thinking about where to put that, because in my mind I was gonna put Robin like maybe below KBA or Josho even, just because that's where I had personally seen him with his wild card. But this was really strong. Okay, I think I know where to put it. So I'm gonna put it right under KRISTOF. So KRISTOF, Robin, and KBA, which is it's looking good for the top 4 people for me. Everyone in this episode or this part has exceeded my expectations and gone past everyone that was 5th through 8th seed. Well, the seeding isn't done yet, but you get my point. All right, PSN, I'm really excited about this. I really liked what PSN has showed with both of the wildcards I've seen, which is the only thing I've seen of him.
With the exclusive prototype of the Boss RC505 Mark II. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, I say the 3, and I say the 2 and the 1. In 3, 2, 1, Beatbox.
Interesting setup. Looks uncomfortable. I like the low note. The sub. Sort of like water droplets in a cave. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. This is the most laid back I've seen him. Not crazy about it yet, but that Portuguese. That was cool. I wish his vocal was just a bit louder. I like those little breaks. I also liked when he did that in his wild card. Okay, a lot of time left.
And that's time.
Yeah, that's definitely not, I was gonna say that's definitely not the lowest I've heard, but it's the lowest, I think, of this part. So I'm trying to see where I put him. But first, I'll just talk about what I noticed. It was a lot more of a vibey track. There wasn't much going on. It was sort of like a journey. I noticed it sort of sounded like a water drop in a cave that I said earlier, so it sort of had a flow to it. It sort of seemed very fluid, whereas his other ones seemed sort of harsh, and you could clearly see there was a heavy kick in both of those, and you could clearly bop to it, but this was sort of more flowy. For that reason, I think it's hard to it's going to be hard to place this for me, because whenever something I hear something like that, immediately it goes lower in my mind, just because not much stood out to me. But as a judge, I don't know much about loopstation, so I don't know the specifics of what he did and how well things were mixed from their standpoint, and how well maybe he incorporated effects from, or like upgrades or features. That's what the word I was looking for. Features of the Mark II. Anyways, yeah. It's a bit underwhelming for me personally. I was a bit excited to have another dance track, but I mean, it's good to show diversity, as well as this is the seeding round, so it's smart to not put everything out there unless he did think this might have gotten top seed. I don't think he was really trying to go for the top seed, especially since his performance wasn't all there. I mean, it wasn't the sort of track where you really perform to the camera and stuff, but I feel like if he really wanted to get top seed, he would have done a lot more. All right, give me just a second. I'm just gonna think of where I'm gonna put him, because he's definitely 4th to like 7th for me personally. I'm just gonna see where I'd put him. Okay, so I think I know where I want to put him. I think he's really close to MH in my opinion. So from top to bottom, let's just KRISTOF, Robin, KBA, Josh O, and then either MH or PSN, and then Mirsa and Frosty. So I think because they're close in my mind, I'll just put MH above PSN because that's just my personal taste of music, and it's really not due to anything technical because I'm not very knowledgeable in that stuff, but that's my list. So I'm just gonna go on to, let's see if we can do this. Go on to the Instagram. Here we go. Okay. KBB loopstation succeeding. Gonna start up next week. Okay, here we go. So KRISTOF, number 1, KBA Robin. Okay, so that's close. MH Josho. So those are, yeah. Frosty. Oh, PSN's last. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting because I had KBA and Robin switched, I had MH and Josho switched, and I had Frosty and Mirsa switched, except I had PSN at 6th instead of Frosty and Mirsa above him. So pretty close. Okay, let's look at the matchups here. Okay, all right, here we go. I just squeeze in here. Okay, so 1 and 8, KRISTOF and PSN. They have pretty, I mean, putting aside PSN seeding round, they both have pretty hard styles, so that's a pretty good matchup. There's KBA number 2, Mirsa number 7. They're a pretty good match as well. And then Robin, Frosty, MH, Josho. Okay, so I'm actually really liking these matchups. I don't know if anyone else is thinking this, but just in my mind, MH and Josho are sort of pretty similar in styles. KRISTOF and PSN, pretty similar. KBA and Mirsa, I'd say. And then Robin and Frosty are the most probably unique out of everyone here. But yeah, wow, okay, not bad. I didn't get that much wrong. But yeah, PSN last. I wonder if maybe I put him higher up because I just didn't expect the number 1 wild card to be the 8th seed. Okay, yeah. Also, I thought about this beforehand, before I even saw PSN's round, but maybe he's having a lot of trouble with the Mark II. I mean, this is all speculation, but maybe because a lot of his style is centered around being super technical with the original RC505. He really mastered everything down, and I don't know how much different the Mark II is. I know Sin said that there were some bugs, so maybe some of the bugs are preventing him from doing exactly what he would be doing on the original RC505, and so maybe he's some of the things that he would originally be doing isn't working out very well, and so he's having a bit of trouble. That's all just speculation from me, but yeah, wow. I mean, just looking at these, if I were to say which battles I'm the most hyped for, KRISTOF and PSN has got to be up there because PSN's coming with a vengeance after getting seeded 8th. And also, I just like both their styles. MH and Josho, really dope as well. KBA and Mirsa, and then probably Robin and Frosty. Robin and Frosty, both of their styles I'm not the biggest fans of, but these are all great matchups, and I just can't wait. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm just really excited. Hopefully I didn't bore anyone. I was sort of figuring out with you guys there at the end. Yeah, outro time. If you want to check out the original videos, they'll be down there, as well as please check out the individual beatboxers' Instagrams down there and let them know how much you liked it being their seeding rounds. Just make sure to give those guys some love. I'd really appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me get my videos out. If you liked it, then it really helps grow the channel. I'm really trying to make something out of that, so that would be great. And subscribe, of course. I'm trying to get to 1,000 as soon as possible so I can start monetizing, you know, money, but not quite sure what that was. Sort of Mr. Krabs, I think. But yeah, being able to monetize these would just really help me to be able to dedicate more time to this. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to say this last time. You can DM me on Instagram, any of you, if you want to, and just talk to me about anything. I'm very free. I don't have anything going on in my life right now, so. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Check out my playlist for all my beatbox reactions. And yeah, see you tomorrow with some space-time battles.